Hello friends, welcome to Unique Designers India. Today's video is about the next update in our online tutorial classes. Today is actually the Vijayadashami festival, which means we can start anything new and fresh. It's a very auspicious day to start anything new. So let me give you details about all the materials that we are going to need for the tutorial. Before telling about the materials, I would like to give an explanation about a few doubts which you have regarding this online tutorial classes. Main doubt is many people are asking whether you provide certificate or not for this kind of course. Actually, this is not a course where you go. This course is not conducted by any kind of institution or any training centers like that. Only in training centers and institutions you'll get certificates and other things. This is actually what to say, I'm trying to teach you all what I know. This is just a learning and teaching session. It is not a kind of a course. It's not a particular course in which you can get a certificate. I'm going to teach what all I know and you're going to learn what all you can learn from me. So there's no certificate provided for this online tutorial classes. And next thing is many are asking how to join the course and what should we do to join the course. This is not again, it's not a course or anything. We are just going to upload videos, tutorial videos for every stitch in Aari work in YouTube. And you're going to follow the videos and you're going to try with your own materials and you will learn the stitches and other things. To do this, you have to mainly subscribe our channel. That is enough if you subscribe our channel and press the bell icon, so that you can get the notifications regularly whenever I upload a new video or new stitch video. So main thing is you have to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon also. And our stitches will be our videos will be posted on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Every alternate days we will give you the videos and you can have an extra day to practice the stitches. And we are planning to create a new playlist also for this for these videos. Because you don't have to keep on scrolling up for every stitch. If you open the playlist, particular playlist, you can get all the stitches in particular order. And I'll tell you how to use this playlist in the next video, because after starting the classes, after we start the classes, I'll tell you how to use the playlist. Now just I'm informing you that I'm going to start create a new playlist for these tutorial videos. And then many are asking how can we clear our doubts. If we have any doubts in the stitches, and how can we clear it with you. If it is online course, we can have a WhatsApp group and it will be a different kind of thing. But this is not any kind of particular online course or any. It's not like that. You're going to do it with YouTube. So when I'm posting videos in YouTube, the whole anybody can see and everybody can see, and we cannot cut short the group or minimize the numbers like that. So what I'm going to do is I'll try to give you the clear idea of every stitch. And as I've conducted nearly 5 batches of online classes, and I've reached nearly 300 students, approximately 300 students directly, face to face. I've been in video calls with them, and by doing the stitches, I can get what are the doubts they get and what are the mistakes they do. I've seen nearly 300 people, so I think I've got an adequate knowledge about how to clear the mistakes and how to clear your doubts. So in every video, if I'm dealing with the chain stitch, in that particular video itself, I give you the details about what are the mistakes you will make as a beginner, and how you can rectify those mistakes. And I'll also explain about what the doubts you will get, and I will rectify the doubts also. So this is how it's going to happen. And if you still have doubts with the stitches and anything, you can leave a comment in the same video in YouTube itself, so that I'll collect all the doubts comment, and I'll try to explain it in the next video, or maybe we can prepare a new session like a doubt clearing session, and we can do a separate video for doubt clearing. If possible, I'm not sure if it will work out. If possible, we can even try for a live session for clearing doubts, so that it will be more interactive, and you can get the doubts cleared during the session directly with me. So this is how we are going to clear the doubts and mistakes. And next, okay. Now another thing I have to tell you is to keep yourself out of doubts and mistakes. You can watch the video without skipping. If it is a designing video, you can just skip for a minute or two. When I start with the stitch, you can watch it and skip for 2 minutes and then go to the next video. If it is a designing video, you can do it that way. But when it comes for tutorial, you are going to learn something, and so try not to skip any of the videos. Only then you will be able to get to know what are the mistakes and doubts I am telling you. So in these tutorial videos, please try not to skip the videos, so that you will get a clear knowledge of the stitch and the doubts. Now let me explain about what are the materials we are going to use, and if possible you can collect your own materials in your local areas, in your local shops and anywhere. And if you are not able to get the materials directly, you can get it from our online store also. It is chinipasi.in. I will give you the details about how to purchase. And I have prepared a small kit for this tutorial classes also. Already we have a kit for beginners in our Chinipasi store, but it has a quite little more quantity of materials. Like for example, sugar beets means there will be 2 or 3 kinds of sugar beets, but in this kit I have made the very minimal quantity so that it is affordable for everyone. We are trying to reach every people, even if they are not able to afford to pay and learn. I think I can reach them with the tutorial videos, and also the material kit also will be so minimal for them. Come, let us see the materials now. Now let me explain about the materials that we need for the Aari work training. This is the frame. You can use either 18-inch frame or 16-inch frame, because you can get stands only for these 2 sizes. There are a lot of sizes in frames, but all those other sizes will not have a stand. But 18-inch and 16-inch will always have a stand. If you want to collect it from your nearby shops, you can get a stand and a frame together of either 18-inch or 16-inch. And then you have to attach this nada. I think we call it as a rope. I'll explain it during the classes. And next comes the needles. Needles are the basic materials for the Aari work. I am providing tulip needles in my kit. Actually, I have been providing a kit for training for Aari embroidery training for personal use also. But this time, this kit is specially designed for minimum use of materials. So I am providing needles of each size. Needles of 1 quantity in each size. There are 3 numbers. One is 14, 23 and 24. We generally used 14 and 23. So it is better if you get these 2 sizes. If you're not able to get 24, it's not an issue. You can just avoid it. But 14 and 23 is a must. And if you've already practiced with iron needles, and if you're comfortable with iron needles, you can continue with iron needles also. But in my kit, I'm providing tulip needles. These are for Aari work. And here are the normal needles. We have 4 types of normal needles. The first one is the very thin needle. It is number of this needle is number 10 or 12. It's available in 2 sizes. You can get either 10 or 12. 12 will be a longer one and 10 will be shorter one, but it will be very thin, so that the beads and zardosi will go inside this needle. While buying this needle, you can just check whether the beads, all the sugar beads are passing through this needle. This is number 10 or 12, and the type of this needle is beading needle. Actually, we use this only for beads attachment, so it's called beading needle. And then next is the darner needle. We call this as darner needle. This is little thicker than the beading needle. It has a big eye also, so that you can insert number of threads inside this. And this is used for French knot with sequins. The number of this needle is, size of this needle is number 7. You can get it in shops, 7. And next comes the capoterra needle. This is the type of the needle. Capoterra is the type of the needle, and the number is number 6. The size of the needle is number 6. So this is another normal needle. This is used mainly for French knot, ring knot, lavangam stitch, and bullion knots. For all those stitches, this needle is very much needed. And then comes the tapestry needle. This tapestry needle is used only for ribbon embroidery. It has a very big eye, so that it is the ribbon goes through it very easily. And the size of this needle is number 18. The type of this needle is tapestry. I'll give a list of all these names and numbers in the description also. You can view that also, and you can get ready with these needles. These are the normal needles. 4 types of normal needles and 3 types of Aari needles. So basic needles are finished, and then comes the threads. We are providing around 5 types of threads. This is the main A1 zari thread. We use A1 Mamta brand, and you can get either a gold or silver or copper, any color you can get, but check only this. Actually, this thread will be like this. The outer shining shining thing will be in a very thin thread, and inside the shining thread there will be a white color thread. You have to check whether this is white color thread or a plastic string. We call it as narambu in Tamil. I don't know the exact word in English. It should not be a plastic string. It should be a cotton thread. Only then the stitches will be easily. You can do the stitches very easily. This is A1 Mamta brand zari. Another type of zari. This is small one and it is available in different colors. The brand is Dayalji, or you can even get in Natwarlal brand. Two brands are available. This is a color zari you can use for the other stitches. Apart from this, I am giving one silk thread. Silk thread of any color is okay. Whichever color goes with your cloth, you can get a silk thread. And brand also is not a compulsory double bell brand. We generally use double bell, so I provide double bell in my kit. If you're not able to get double bell, you can even go for GB brand. That is also very nice, and choose a color which suits the cloth. And then this hand embroidery thread. This is cotton thread. We can call it as anchor thread or dolly thread. Any name can be given depending on the brand of it. And this is a cotton thread. It's used for bullion knot and other cast on roses. For that you can use this thread. This is hand embroidery thread. And then comes the normal sewing thread. You better choose a golden color thread for this, the normal sewing thread, so that it will go with all the golden color materials that we are using, like beads and zardosi for everything. This is a normal sewing thread which is used for machines. So these are the 4 types of threads that we are providing. And then comes the beads, sugar beads. Sugar beads are, I am providing a metallic gold sugar bead, and along with this we are providing a golden color cutdana pack also. Cutdana beads are also called as half tube beads. In every shop they give different names for the materials. So these are called sugar beads, these are called cutdana beads. You can even call them as half tube beads, and I am providing both of them in golden color, and each will be in 50 grams packing. If minimum quantity like 10 grams or 20 grams is available with you, you can go for that also. It is not a problem, but you have to have these 2 types of beads, sugar beads and cutdana beads. Next come the round beads. Round beads, like I am providing dull gold round beads, so that it will be useful for you in future for your blouses also. And these beads are available in different colors and sizes also, like copper, antique, and different colors are there. And then size will be like, this is actually number 4. You can even try with number 3, number 2, any type of sizes can be used, but this 4 is like commonly used, so I'm providing this number 4, bead number 4. And then comes the Chakri. In our place we call it as Chakri, and in shops they call ring. It is available in 2 different shapes. This is flower Chakri and the other one is plain Chakri. Plain Chakri, I'll show the material during classes, and if it is available in your shops you can buy plain Chakri also, and if it is not there you can go for flower Chakri. But in my kit I am providing flower Chakri. And for these chakris, you have to use another stone called Zircon stones. These are the Zircon stones. They will not be flat at the bottom. They will have be very conical shape, and this can be used on these rings. So this is plastic made, and I am providing this Zircon stones 1 packet. And then the sequins. Always I provide 3 types of sequins, because in every of our classes we use all the 3 types of sequins. First one is flat sequins. It is just flat and with a hole in the middle. So these are called flat sequins. It can either be in metallic colors or Devdas Chamki. They used to call Devdas Chamki, which is in double colors. You can go for any flat Chamki. Next one is the cup Chamki. Cup sequins are like katori type, like small bowl like type, which this also has a hole in the middle, and this is called cup sequins. The next one is the plate sequins. Plate sequins is like more like flat sequins only, but it will have a little raised outline, so that it looks like an eating plate. So we call it as plate sequins. So we have to get ready with these 3 types of sequins, because we use these 3 sequins in our stitches. And then comes the zardosi. In zardosi we have 2 varieties. One is the thin one, it is called Saadhi, and the thicker one is called the Nakshi. In Nakshi, even the cutting Nakshi is also available. Whichever is available you can get it. But this is actually plain Nakshi. It will be a little more shining, and better to get 2 types of zardosi, so that you can try with both things, because in few stitches this zardosi will be very easy to handle, and in few other stitches this will be easy to handle, so that you can have both the zardosis and you can easily do the stitches. Next comes the Kundan stones. In Kundan stones I am providing 2 sizes and 2 shapes. One is a small round one and a bigger round one. Another one is a small Thilagam and a bigger Thilagam. So totally there will be 4 types of Kundan stones in our kit. Next comes the mirrors. I'll give you two types of mirrors. One is round and the other one is square. Both are of medium sizes because there are two different methods of attaching these mirrors. So we have to use both round and square. So one pack in each. And then comes the stone chain. Stone chain is in white color. I'm providing 1 meter of stone chain and one clip stone. A clip stone, you must have seen in many of my videos, I use clip stone. That is a clip separate and a stone separate, and I'll tell you how to attach these two together to the cloth. So this comes in a small pack, 1 meter stone chain and one clip stone. And then other basic materials like white pencil. This white pencil is also called as glass marking pencil. It is available in all type of craft stores. You can get it from there. And if you're not able to get a white pencil, you can use even crayons or color pencils that our kids are using for drawing. And then this is the piping rope. This is a starched piping rope, and it's very easy to handle. And I'm providing this in 5 meters packing. This is a 5 meter roll. You can get it in. Better to use starched piping ropes. And next is the scissor. It is a small cutting scissor just to cut the threads and trim the threads. And for cutting zardosi also you can use this. A small scissor will be very helpful. And then comes the fabric glue. Fabric glue is to attach the stones, mirrors and everything. Even for piping rope you can use this fabric glue. A small bottle is enough. And then it's the satin ribbon. I am providing a 1/2 inch satin ribbon. If it is available you can buy, or you can even try with 1/4 inch satin ribbons. Mostly we'll be trying flowers with the 1/2 inch only. That's why I'm providing 1/2 inch satin ribbon. And then it is the tracing papers. Tracing paper and carbon paper. This is the tracing paper. Tracing paper or butter paper. You can in some shops they say it is butter paper, and other shops they say tracing paper. You can get it in white color, and two colors of carbon papers. This is white carbon and this is yellow carbon. Nowadays I hear that there are many different colors of carbon, but I haven't seen them. But generally I use only these two colors, white and yellow. So I am providing this also. The main thing I forgot to tell you, the cloth. I am providing 3 different types of cloths for this class. The first one is the silk cotton material. This is the basic material in which you are going to try all the stitches. In many shops, silk cotton materials are available in different ranges. Like starting from 50 rupees to even for 500 rupees we can get a silk cotton material. But this is a medium range. The cost of this material will be around 100 to 150. And the material is very easy to handle. It is not very thick or not very fragile. So you can buy this type of silk cotton material for practicing all stitches. And then there's this tissue cloth. You must have seen in many of my videos making petals with tissue cloths, and so I'm providing a 1/2 meter of this tissue cloth also, so that you can try those petals also. And this material, let it be the silk cotton material, you can buy it for 1 meter so that you can try all stitches in one same cloth. And this is 1/2 meter is enough just to try the petals. And then another material is net cloth. This is a net cloth, a transparent one. This will be used for making flowers also, and you can even attach. I'll teach you how to attach this net cloth inside the neck for doing a blouse. So you can buy with this also. In this also there are various quality differs. Material with the closer holes is better, not the ones with far holes. Bigger holes are like very. If you pull them tight, it will get torn. If it is very small holes and very intact holes, it will not be easily torn. So you can use this type of net material. So in my kit, the kit which I am providing for this tutorial classes, all these materials will be in one kit. But only the frame and stand will not be available, but all other materials will be available. And I'll tell you how to get this from our online store. So now we must have got a clear idea of what are the materials that will be needed for Aari embroidery learning. And if you are able to get these materials in your local shops, you can get it from there. And out of all these materials, only the frame and stand will not be provided in our kit. If you want to buy it from us, that is our online store chinipasi.in, you can just WhatsApp to the number which I am telling you now, and you have to mention your name and place also, so that I can prepare a bill with the courier charges. Because courier charges will differ for every place. So only if you mention your name and place, I can prepare a bill for you. If you want to purchase it from us, from our online store, you can WhatsApp to this number 9488843439. Leave a message with your name and place, and we'll send a bill, and after you make the payment for the kit, and we will send it by courier. If you are going to buy in your local shops, you can start buying from now. You can start collecting from now, and I'll give you the detailed names of these materials in the description. You can note it from that also. And then let me repeat the number 9488843439. And I'm eagerly waiting to start with these classes, and don't worry, the classes will start only after Diwali, so we'll have a lot of time, like nearly 10 to 15 days we have, so that you can start collecting the materials. Meet you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.